Hello and welcome to the Link2Feed training series. This video is going to review a few tips for managing a CSFP caseload, which includes using features such as the client list, kit issuance, and statistics report. In this example, I'm starting from the dashboard of the agency test account on the Link2Feed test site, and I am logged in under the UFB/SM Perfect Pantry organization heading. One of the most important aspects of the CSFP program is knowing your client list and managing your caseload, which includes knowing who is active, inactive, and who might be on the waiting list. One strategy for looking up this information is by looking at the CSFP client list feature, which you would use your navigation and click Clients, CSFP Clients. And in this example, this shows all the CSFP clients listed in the test site. So I am going to go to my agency, UFB/SM Perfect Pantry. And now we can see our full client list of individuals who have been enrolled into the program at Perfect Pantry. You can see their CSFP ID, name, status in the program, when or if that changed, and also where they're officially assigned, and also their phone number. So if you need to make a call to remind them to pick up their box, you have all that information in the same place. In this example, we see we have 4 people that are active and 1 on the waiting list. So if our caseload was 5, we could go ahead and take Franklin Roosevelt off the waiting list and make him an active client. However, if the caseload is 4, we have a full client list and we will have to wait till someone else decides that they no longer want to be on the program. Another strategy for reviewing your information and assessing your caseload and trying to decide who's received a box, who might be missing their box, what's the status of our CSFP distribution this month, you can use a feature called kit issuance. And that's also over here under the Clients tab. So you're going to click Clients, CSFP Kit Issuance. This feature is very similar to the client list, with the main difference being you can see a bit more detail as far as a specific date range and see who has received a box, who has not received a box, and just get a little bit more information other than what your client list offers. So for this example, I am going to look up what has happened so far in August 2021. Indicate that I am looking up my organization's client list. That's the only option, so that's what I'm going to click. And you have 3 options here depending on what you want to look at. If you're trying to find out who on your client list has not received their box for this month, you could check only clients with no visits, and it would show you the people that maybe need to be reminded that they have their box to pick up this month. If you select all clients, this will provide you a perspective of all the people who are on the list, including those who are inactive status, suspended, waitlisted, all of the potential options for clients that have been at one point enrolled in CSFP. The third option is only clients with visits. So if you want to know who you've issued a box to this month and you don't really care about the inactive or suspended or waitlisted or any other details other than who you've distributed to, this would be a good option. For this example, I'm going to look at all clients and click Create List. So this top section, it allows you to adjust what column headings you want to look at. So it has a generic set that are already checked, but if you're really interested in looking at other options, such as zip code or date of birth or state, you can check these boxes and it will make the change in this section below. And you can also click on the section headings to sort the list. So if I want to see all of my clients sorted by status, I can click this option and it can go from waiting list to active or vice versa. And this is most helpful if you have a really long list. In this example, only a handful of people, you might not need the sorting feature as much. But for a long list, sorting it can help to determine who has not received a box this month. And so this is a great tool to use, again, to assess if you need to find out who has not received their box. I'm going to sort the list by visit date, and I can see that these two people are active clients, but they have not had a visit this month. So in this scenario, I might want to use this phone number and call up Maria and John and remind them to come pick up their box. You can copy this data and paste it somewhere else with this tool, export it to a CSFP or Excel file, or just print the list right off the web page. You have a lot of tools for using this information that can help you manage your caseload. Also, a much more generic way to view your data is the statistics report that will help you find the number of individuals that you served in the time frame. It will aggregate the information to give you a number, whereas on this list, you might have to manually count in order to get that information from this page in particular. There's really only one small difference when using the statistics report for CSFP compared to TFAP, which I will point out for you, but if you'd like a full refresher for the statistics report, please navigate back to video 5 in the playlist. So to find the statistics report, I'm gonna click Reports, New Report, and find my statistics report. And again, similar to TFAP, you fill out all these information boxes depending on what you're wanting to look up. And the only difference between running a TFAP report and a CSFP report is this program type box right here. So you want to be sure to check CSFP if you're wanting to run CSFP numbers. If you're running TFAP numbers only, check TFAP. If you check them both, it will combine the two numbers. So if you run a report and think that the numbers look a little off, double check if you're combining two programs when running that report.